What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. What do we've got here? We've got another beautiful sponsorship package from Blackvue Dashcam. I'm so excited. I've been working with this company for years now, and to be honest with you, I haven't had any issues with any dashcam that I've had, that they've sent me, that I've been using, and I've been using their dashcams for many vehicles now, between my vehicles, the wife's vehicles, even my daily driver, the 2001 Tahoe had a Blackvue dashcam, and still no issues. This one, I'll let you know, this is what they sent me. So this is the newest dashcam that just came out from them, aside from the 970X, the Plus 2. This is the Elite 8. It's a 2K dashcam. I know everybody's familiar with me having the 4Ks. I don't think it's going to make a big difference. I'm actually just testing this out, basically getting a chance to experience this new Elite 8 system. I have a feeling they're going to probably come out with a 4K. I'll probably have that one over here as well, and then I'll do probably a comparison video. And if there is no 4K version of that, then what I'll probably end up doing is either keeping this in my vehicle or putting the Elite 8 in the wife's vehicle, and then eventually have the 970X Plus 2 in this vehicle. Either way, eventually at some point I will end up having a 4K back into this one, just because it's my preference. Not that there's going to be a big difference for zooming in on certain things and whatever. Obviously the 4K does have its advantages, but this HDR upgrade is pretty much, from what I was reading, the same thing as the 970X, except the 970 is going to have the 4K and probably a couple little odds and ends. So this should be a solid dash cam. We're going to pop this bad boy in. I'm going to show you the install process, but I wanted to just show you. They send you a cool bag, which if you live in the state of New Jersey, this horrible state, bags are awesome, because every time you go shopping, there are no more plastic bags. This is cool as an avid coffee drinker. Very cool. I dig it. I actually dig it. Got a cool little logo, and it's a white cup. I've been buying a lot of white coffee cups. Got a nice t-shirt, 2 pens. I love these pens. They actually write pretty nice. Got a cool little Elite hat from Blackvue. Sticker pack, as always, which I always dig that one. It's one of my favorite ones. That's pretty cool. And the kit I'm going to be putting in, as always, I always run the Ultra battery pack. Not that I need to, but I do, because my cars are kept in the garage at work, at home. I rarely ever go out. The odds of my car being parked on the street, slim to none, but on the off chance that it ever is during a sporting event with my children or whatever, this is always keeping me solid in parking mode, and I don't have to stress. So we got this, we got the dash cam, we've got the tools. I've learned a long time ago, if I'm messing with the firewall, one of these bad boys. I got wire loom here just in case. I got some tape. I've got some testers here and extra fuses. Today we're going to be dealing with this area. Just giving an update. I, of course, was going to have an issue with the firewall. The grommet that I did use, I can't use, and I am not happy with what I had to do, but I had to put a hole in one of the outside of a grommet, and I just have this silicone putty or whatever the heck it is. It's like some kind of sealing thing, so I'm gonna end up covering that. So I ran all the wiring. I'm gonna tie strap more, but I came up through here, and then I shared this little space. You can barely tell. I came in through here. Now this is where it starts to get nice, right? Alright, this is our setup. Okay, so we're in the cigarette lighter compartment here. So we've got the stock setup here. Everything's all tapped off. I put a drilled hole here so that there would be no chance of water coming in. Some people drilled on the outside, and I was kind of worried about that. So at least I got a hood here stopping water from touching this, and there's a hood here. Everything's shut nice and perfect, and then the wire splits off there, and it's attached inside of that for the ground. And like I said, it goes in down there, and I'm gonna make sure that's all weatherproof. So this is what we got so far. I'm gonna have to run the wiring nice, and I'm gonna have to get this bad boy up through the back and into here. And the plan's gonna be to have this, probably have that sitting probably just like that, so that the wires are unobstructed, nice and neat, comfortable, chilling like a villain. And then I can start wiring straight up for there, and then straight up here and all the way down there. For the camera, I'll leave this in the off position, so this way you don't confuse it. When you do turn these on, even if there's no, like it does this, right? You'll know that there's power when it's lit up red. So like right now there's no power to it. When I put it into the on position,
X-band, K-band,
and we're Gucci.
A-band.
Now we got some power.
Laser.
So everything is gonna be good with this. I just gotta start doing the rest of the stuff. Technically, that's probably the more annoying part that you're gonna deal with. Everybody's vehicle varies. A lot of you probably won't even have to go through the firewall, which is just, it's a extra step. It's not like the worst thing in the world, but it's just an extra step. On the Escalade, my fuse box was right in that little cubby there. I'm sure there's something I could tap into on this side where there's another fuse, but between my alarm system and all of the other things that I've got done to this vehicle, more and more and more over there is pointless, and the ground is literally right there. Everything was just familiarized on that side, including this. Having to run wiring all the way across the dashboard, underneath, back, left, right, also seemed like a headache and a pain in the butt, so it's really just better to do it this way. Pretty much done. We're just gonna recap here because, you know, why not? I put my phone light on here. Okay, like I said, we got our power set up here, nice and tidy. Wiring, can't barely tell anything was done. I'm gonna cut that tie strap, and I'm putting a little waterproofing putty in here. I'm gonna put everything back, but there's really not much to do other than tuck this excess wiring, and then that'll all be done. Inside here, we've got our setup here. Okay, one wire goes up, all the way up, up, up. I'm not gonna put the this piece on just yet. I'm gonna figure things out because I gotta see what's going on for my wiring. But this is clear, clear, clear. Everything's all nice, put back. And we're running all the way through to the back. I don't know if I told you guys this, but that's how nuts I am. I bought this giant soft cushion. This ended up being a little bit more of a bitch than I thought. I thought originally this was going to be an easy thing to take off, but these types of clips, I hate them, so I chose to not mess with them that much, especially removing the whole thing. So I did pull this, and this down. It was easy to snake this through here. I had this panel removed, so when I came in, I was coming up, around, in. Like I said, this was removed. I went through this grommet. There's a hole opening here. I'm up, I'm in. It's all secured in, all the way around. Bada boom, we've got dash cam. So I'll quick show you the app. The app is pretty much like my favorite part of the whole thing. So let's show you that in a second. Okay, so we're pretty much buttoned up. I had to make a little holage over here. I'm still gonna tweak this to fit wiring and stuff, but it's not bad so far. It's not too bad. It could be better, but we're gonna see. It's very tight here, and obviously you don't want it to go down lower because I don't want to lose my field of view here. But I just wanted to show you, now that everything's set up, this is how the app looks. I gotta just get this set up for the cloud as well. But this is the Elite 8. It's connecting to the dash cam. to the Wi-Fi. Now that it's logged in, I can click live, and right there, that is the live front view. If I want to, where's the button? I can't see over here. If I go here, tap the screen, you click rear, it's gonna load. That's the rear dash cam. So like I said, I got everything I want. It's all connected. We're good to go finally. I can drive. And like I said, you can go through, you can do a bunch of different things. This app honestly is one of the things that I would say is what makes this dash cam superior. It connects all in one now. They used to have a separate app. Now it connects to my battery. So now my battery's in here. I've got the ultra battery, so that's just chilling in here. Everything's all nice tucked away, and it tells me right now, the car's not on, it's just in run, but there's power going to it. So it tells me right now that it's connected, it's charging. It tells you when the car started, it'll probably be 12 or higher volt. It'll let me know current capacity. It tells me when it's full, charging complete. It'll tell me when it's complete, and I can always check on the battery. If I want to, I can add BlackView cloud features, so I could set this up. And what'll happen is you're allowed one of one camera to go onto the cloud. So I'm letting it connect to one of my hotspots. It says allow the app to access your GPS. I'm gonna allow. So now I have the one of one camera right there. I have the one of one hooked up to the cloud service. So everything is set up. We're good. We can unlock GPS tracking. If I had the LTE, I don't really. Oh, so now it tells me cloud connected. I don't really do that, but everything's nice. The wiring's good. I have this all hooked back up. I'm super excited. I'm glad it's done. There are just always going to be some things with dash cam installs that you got to work around, and a lot of it's just vehicle specific because the system itself, the BlackView system, it's honestly, it's incredible. I love it. I've never had a single problem with it. As soon as it turns on, it just works. So the wiring's good. We're done with that. I do feel like there is gonna be some downgrade in a sense that it's going from the 4K to the 2K. We are getting HDR. I did not have the HDR upgrades that this has. I didn't have that on my previous dash cam. The new 970 plus 2 has that. So obviously I'm only familiar with the 970s. The Elite 8 is a new thing for me. I have a feeling that they're gonna come out with an Elite 8 4K. There's no reason why they wouldn't. So we'll see. Maybe I'll end up picking up one of those, or I'll end up picking up the 970, the new 970X. But yeah, man, that's it. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you are an OCD OG, I truly appreciate you. We are finally, after a couple months of ownership, rocking and rolling, baby. We have our dash cam hooked up. As always, I hope everybody's staying happy, healthy, and humble. I'll see you guys on the next one.